fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
A few moves made in the field. First ball of the match.
Misses everything. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yep. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Two full, and that's hit high and hard. That's 4 more.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Riaz, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the Stretford end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. No. Terrible shot. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nearly gets the edge. Riaz with a great delivery there.
22 for 1.
Gull from the Brian Statham end. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Inside edge. It'll find the gap. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Gull, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Gull will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Perfectly timed. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Good running. They should come back for 2. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edge, but it drops safely. The Bears with a strong appeal. That should be given. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Welcome the new
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Riaz from the Stretford end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely played. Just runs one. Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations, combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play. Some adjustments to the field.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, but it drops safely. They've gone up here. What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
He's got their tail up.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Riaz from the Stretford end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end.
Might look to go big again here.
Edged, unplayable. The bowler looks really confident. Out! What a screamer.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
That was a blistering knock, right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Some adjustments to the field.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Amir ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Misses everything.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. and it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Now, the batters made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Good fielding out in the boundary. Trouble! That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Bit of shape on the way through. Singh, happy just to watch it go by.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, awkward, but well played in the end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Archer watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That's the over. Batters don't trouble the scorers. That's precise bowling.
A little bit of wobble on that ball as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, what a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yep. No. Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure. The Bears needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Nearly gets the edge. Akhtar with a great delivery there. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. On that nicely, good defence. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 106 for 8.
Tanvir, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Nice solid defensive shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Tanvir has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Hafiz, the spinner, coming into the attack.
For the Bears.
Hafiz from the Brian Statham end.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Misses everything. Great shot. Was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
The Bears needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
The Bears has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that has just flown.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Archer watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Driven through cover, just the one. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Bears are 3 for none. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed the lot. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Bears are 7 for none.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Gone. Great reflexes. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot believe they got out like that.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Hales, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
10 from 2. Great shot making. Really well timed. Feels like someone's in a hurry.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
The end of another productive over. The first wicket falls, and an important one it was too. You can feel the pressure mounting.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. And Teeny with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Akmal has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
How will the bowler respond?
Chance to run 2. That's a boundary save for sure. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance. Super catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes over the top with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Bears are 42 for 2.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Ul Huq ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Misses everything. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
47 for 2.
Amir from the Brian Statham end. Chance to run 2. Brilliant diving stop. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over. The Bears are 59 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Straight to the fielder. Great shot. Through the gap. Oh, my God. How the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 8 runs added there. The Bears are 67 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. The Bears are 73 for 2. Archer coming back into the attack. Smacks that away through the gap. This could be out. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely played. Just runs one. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Bears are 81 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Needs a direct hit. No. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Amir with a great delivery there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Bears are 83 for 2. Archer from the Stretford end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a boundary save for sure.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Great commitment. Good shot. A beauty. The bowler is almost pleading with the umpire. I couldn't hear anything through the mics. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's the third wicket down. Not happy walking off the field. And there's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. They've gone up here. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Trouble!
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Onto that early, that could be four. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Bears are 99 for 3. And Teeny back on now.
Bowler comes into the attack.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs safe for sure. And Teeny with a huge appeal. Super catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Misses everything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Four runs added in the over. The Bears are 103 for 4. Great shot. At least one on offer. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That was a slow ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Driven through cover, just the one. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Singh, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Singh from the Stretford end.
He's got their tail up.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Hales, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
And that brings up
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? Ul Huq is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. Was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.